Hi guys, and welcome to this 147th live Q&A session, and I have a very special guest with us. And again, to post your questions, you have to use the hashtag on Twitter. I was too lazy to change it, so just use the hashtag askgeekyranjit. But Ash is with us, and this show is powered by Lenovo UK. So let's start taking up the questions. And yeah, I know it started 5 minutes early because I knew you guys will be having a lot more questions today. Ash, say something. We'll check the audio because it's always risky. Let's make sure it works. Yeah, it's working. Preview is fine. So let's start taking the questions. Okay, we see a few. Okay, let's take this because Ash has an iPhone. Let's take this from Arun. He's asking about why Apple has removed the 3.5mm headphone jack from its iPhone. You think it's a headache to always use wireless headphones?
Well,
I don't have a iPhone 7. You pitch in, then I'll give you my, what do you say?
okay, me personally, I've been using wireless earphones for a long time. So it was right from the Jaybird Bluebuds X and then the X2s and now recently the QC35s. So I'm more used to wireless earphones, but the only time I use regular earphones is to test the 3.5mm headphone jack quality. But that said, it makes sense. It makes more sense for Apple to remove it than, say, for example, the Echo 2. The reason being, the iPhone is already an expensive phone. People buying it might opt for convenience
And Bluetooth or whatever.
go for a wireless earphones. But removing it in a lower price device is kind of annoying, at least as of now, unless more CDLA or whatever earphones catch up. That's just...
My thing is like, keep it. If your phone form factor allows it, keep it. Because I like wired headphones. I listen to a lot of music and stuff. So yeah, it's a con, but yeah, we are getting good Bluetooth earphones. The thing is, Ash, I've noticed one thing with the budget-oriented Bluetooth headsets, and that's or even the Samsung Icon X. Those are not budget-oriented, the earbuds. Yeah. It works fine with Android and stuff, but with many Windows-based computers, there is some audio delay. Okay. So, but with the Bose QC35, it's not there. So, not all Bluetooth headsets are sort of equal, I would say. So that's
I'm
the
just
thing.
gonna chalk that up to subpar Bluetooth chips in Windows computers.
Yeah, yeah. I would say yeah.
QC35 is just too good.
Okay.
It compensates, I guess.
So let's take the next question. So it's mixed. I would prefer to have it, but yeah, if the form factor doesn't allow it, fine. Okay, this is by Amy, and this is again a question for Ash because he loves this for some reason. He's asking, first tell me your experience of having a frozen Coke and why isn't it available in Mumbai?
Okay. Frozen Coke was cool. It was nice. It's just something that it's been like 1.5 years we've been talking about it. Ranjit once tweeted it and I was like, I come to Hyderabad, you get me that? And he's like, yes. But then it took me a long time to get here. So it was nice. And why is it not available in Mumbai?
It's actually not available anywhere in the country. Okay. It's just this outlet. I think so. It's an experiment with the Coke. I just feel like that. Maybe if this does. And I've heard in Hyderabad, it's going to come out in one more place.
Yeah, see, it's not something that you must have, but it's like you want to experience it once. You're not going to keep going back for frozen Coke, but as a USP, it's nice.
Okay. So we're getting a laptop related question. Maybe you can answer because you use Windows laptops, right?
I don't use laptops much. So
you don't use, okay. That's the thing. Anyways, but I'll just take that questions. Maybe some of you can answer this by Arnab Goswami. He's asking, suggest a laptop for about 60,000 rupees for video editing and a little bit of gaming.
Yeah, so for this is what I crowdsourced it. So I asked people to suggest me a laptop. I still haven't settled on one, so I'm sorry.
I don't think so. You can get the Core i7 with very high specs for that price. The Core i5 with a dedicated GPU. With a powerful SSD and stuff, 60,000 is on the lower end, I would say, because you were looking for some good Windows based laptops, and you had a slightly higher budget, but then also you were sort of confused, right?
Yeah, so I was looking for something with the.
Okay, we get a question from Chaitanya. Finally, after ages, I see him. What's one habit about Ash allows you to the... I think it's to me. It's directed towards me. Chaitanya, seriously? Only one? Seriously? Anyways, let's move. We're getting it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear your answer.
I gave my point of view. It was directed towards me. Anyways, this is by Mr. Omer. He's asking your thoughts on the Note 7 and will it affect Samsung And will it improve iPhone sales?
It probably
You have a
will.
different pitch to it. So
It probably will improve iPhone sales, and it is affecting Samsung. But personally, I do respect Samsung for recalling it. I do respect Samsung for accepting it. Maybe it's to avoid lawsuits or whatever. People can say that, but end of the day, it is a major recall for someone to take that decision.
yeah.
It's going to
It's
be difficult.
going to affect the bottom lines. It's affecting that bottom lines,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good thing that Samsung did this instead of like delaying it for a couple of months, having way more accidents and stuff. So yeah, Note 7, there is a now stigma to it. So it's going to get, the sales are going to get affected. Even
When you've got Indian domestic flights having announcements saying,
yeah, in flights, yeah, it was funny. Like
when I was coming to Hyderabad, the flight was like, do not, like, I'm on my QC35. I'm suddenly, what? Did they say Note 7? Yeah, they said Note 7.
Samsung 7, they said like so. It's like I don't know.
Some places they're just like saying, do not use Samsung phones. So it is affecting Samsung very negatively. But again, props to Samsung for doing the right thing.
But we love the Note 7. I personally like the Note 7. It was a brilliant handset. And to be frank, people will hate me. That Ash has this is the iPhone 7 and even the 7 Plus. You might call me Android fanboy or whatever, but I felt the Note 7, the build quality, whatever, apart from the battery exploding thing, they did a far better job.
Yeah, Samsung over a period of time have been like improving the body to what is it, display to body ratio.
Display, but it's comfortable to hold. It's not digging in your hand and
with
stuff.
Apple, it's remained the same. The big chins. I'm not saying it's a bad looking phone, but it's been a while since they've actually done something with regards to engineering. I mean,
Design wise, last three generations, the 6, 6S, and now the 7.
yeah.
Almost the same, I would say. So, anyways, this is what do you say? A question by Shaker. Which is better, OnePlus 3 or the Nexus 5X? My main priorities are camera and battery life.
OnePlus 3.
OnePlus 3. Technically, but the camera, I would say the Nexus 5X does better in artificial lighting. But apart from that, still I would prefer the OnePlus 3 over. I would say. Okay, this is we get a lot of questions like this, Ash. So this is by Shivam. He's asking, which phone should I buy? My budget is 15,000. Requirements: YouTubing, browsing, social media, casual gaming, good camera. Wow.
15,000. What do we have? Moto G4 Plus, but with the heating issues. But that's all
if heating gaming, we met somebody today on the road. He was using Moto G4 Plus. He said he doesn't do a lot of gaming. He likes it. The camera is good actually.
Yeah, camera is
good. Only thing is very heavy gaming. It does heat up.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was a nice.
Camera,
what's the next alternative apart from that? You can recommend.
ZUK Z1 is one alternative.
13.5. But again, it's not going to get the new next Android upgrades or whatever.
Yeah,
like
that. No
Cyanogen is not even like, I don't know.
Not even present in India anymore.
Yeah, let's forget about it.
Yeah, so that will be the only other option. Or you'd have to go down to the Redmi Note 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just refresh. It's going to take some time. We got so many questions today. Getting a lot of questions, guys. Thank you. And we already crossed 1,371
That's the highest?
live. Yeah, we crossed the highest.
Yes.
Yeah, thumbs up for that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is a question that is going to go to both of us. That is by Ahmed. He's asking, screen quality of the Note 7, is it a huge upgrade from the S7 Edge?
Note 7 from the S7 Edge, not really.
Both of them have good screen. Only thing I knew what I felt was on the Note 7 was that in video, it's that HDR they have enabled it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel it's a software trick. They could have done it on the S7 Edge also, but they're not doing it.
See, Samsung's never gonna go back and
enable that feature. But yeah, the screen quality was good. Okay. Manu is asking, when are we going to unbox the ZUK Z2 Plus?
I've already unboxed it. Only thing is called ZUK Z2, the Chinese variant, the Indian variant. Lenovo, if you're watching, this video is sponsored by you. But can you actually get us
please
review
send us
units,
the unit? Okay, people are asking.
please?
Okay.
Hello, hi.
Anyways, let's move. Okay, this is a very interesting question. Ash, do you want to take this? Perplex. Let's take this. This is by Dilpan. Hey guys, what's the one big thing about tech you both still don't agree on?
What's the one big thing about tech that
we both don't agree on? This is a very sort of thought-provoking question, I would say.
There's a lot of things we don't agree on in the shooting videos.
Yeah.
But In tech in general, we like, okay.
Fine. I'm like reserved about Quad HD. Every phone should have a Quad HD screen. No, I am like
same thing here. Yeah. The one thing that we don't agree on is you feel all brands should have stock Android. Okay. I agree with it to an extent, but I do understand why brands cannot do it and will not do it. That's probably the one point where we differ.
And battery life should be good on phones. Like that's everybody.
Everybody wants battery life.
Oh, how about fingerprint scanner? There was an argument. I feel almost every device should have a fingerprint scanner. I feel it's a good add-on.
Okay, I feel an auto brightness sensor is more important
than fingerprint scanner.
Give me auto brightness, give me gyroscope, give me basics before you.
Okay, now you're going to the J7 Prime. I get it. Okay. Okay. Somebody, please don't write in Hindi. Our Hindi is not very good, so we can't read it.
Hindi is non-existent.
He can't understand, and mine Hindi is also like borderline bad. So please post it in English. Sorry, guys.
By the way, if you haven't checked out, do check out Geekyranjit in Hindi.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just refresh some of the questions. Okay, this you might be able to answer because you are using
32 gigs.
This is by Mr. Mukherjee. He's asking, is the iPhone 7 Plus enough for 32 gigabytes?
Can I actually take 2 minutes to answer this? It's going to be a little bit of a long answer.
Okay, yeah, I'll answer, please.
Okay, so basically, see, this is Apple's marketing strategy. So it's 32 and then it's 128. There's no 64. It's 128 and 256. So anybody who wants to buy a 32 is probably going to be tempted into buying a 128. Same way last year it was 16, 64 and 128. So it's always 4 times the storage for the next year.
Yeah.
So that's why Apple actually does it. So the 32 gig kinda doesn't look very alluring because for $100 or 10,000 rupees you get actually 4 times the storage. There's no expandable storage in an iPhone. So if you're buying one, Apple has very good support. So you're probably looking to retain it.
Yeah, if you're retaining for more than a year or what, better to go with the
128 gig variant.
Yeah.
For us, we are already paying a premium on buying your phones early. And we are not going to retain it for more than a year.
Or we don't use it as a personal phone like always.
Past the review, so maximum of 2 weeks. And then we're just going to do some videos or the other on it. So we
camera comparison and whatnot.
Whatever's cheapest. And I mean.
So that's why we go for the lowest storage one.
And I've got a pink freaking phone. Okay, I've got a pink freaking phone.
You've got a gold one also, right?
Yeah, those are the only things available.
Okay, let's say. Okay, I feel people are confused. Let's take this. Okay, let's take this. I do get a lot of stupid questions like this. Like Ross is asking, do you guys feel envy of each other since you are from the same genre?
Did we answer this in Ash Answers? No. Okay, then I'll answer.
We did actually. We did shoot a Ash Answers video just today. It'll be posted in half an hour after this Q&A.
Half an hour after the Q&A. So don't go anywhere. Head on straight over to C4ETech and check out that video. We've got some nice bloopers.
But let's answer Ross because there's a lot of people ask me. Okay, I get this question. Okay, so
I don't know. We don't really see. To be very honest, I can't go into details. Ranjit started it. There was one instance where a brand was about to screw me, where Ranjit he actually helped me out. As in they were supposed to screw me and go with him on something.
Yeah.
Wherein Ranjit said, he actually asked the brand to buzz off and they had to work with me on that. So that was the first time when he was very transparent and I've returned it and we've had a very healthy relationship ever since. So that's been around 2 years plus, 2.5 years, 3 years.
Yeah, I even forget about it.
Yeah, 2.5 years, I guess. So we are just open with each other and YouTube is a community. You compete with people, you try to pull someone else down, you're never going to grow.
Yeah.
You work with people, you grow with people. So it's a community. The competition thing. End of the day, do I want my channel to do well? Yes, of course. But do I want his channel not to do well? No. Everyone can grow.
It's such a big audience that we have, and I feel like question and very like people don't understand. In fact, every other day we call up each other and speak to each other for about 30-40 minutes. Yeah. And sometimes it's like if he gets a device, please can you do this review? I won't do it. It's like that. It's not like you are doing it, I have to do it. It's like please you do it. It's always like that.
So anytime we get a call from a brand or something, No, I'm not going to say this. This is there in Ash Answer. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Took up with that talk back in the Ash answers. Okay, so it's nothing like that. We are very open about it, and I like that openness. Okay, I don't like people who pretend to be really your best friend and go back and bitch about you. And those people think that we don't come to know that. We come to know about that if you are like that. A simple warning to people like that who do that. Okay. So anyways, let's move to the next. We have to take this. We are on energy. Red Bull. He's also having a Red Bull, by the way.
Okay, I'm not done yet.
Okay. Oh, you did test.
Okay, can you please put a sponsored by Lenovo? People are going to think it's sponsored by Red Bull.
Okay, we'll do that. Let's take this because you use the A9 Pro, right?
Okay.
This is by Mr. Krishnas. He's asking, any one out of three has better camera and performance? OnePlus 3 versus Samsung Galaxy Note 4 versus the Galaxy A9 Pro. A9 Pro I haven't used, so you pitch in.
Okay, so I've used the A9, not the A9 Pro. Anyway, but I have an A9 Pro as well. The OnePlus 3 versus the Note 4. First off, the Note 4 is out of the equation. Why? Because Samsung just does not update that phone. Okay, it's got the old TouchWiz, meaning it is not performing as well as it really can. 805 is one of the most underrated CPUs, SoCs, and anyway, so let's remove the Note 4, and then we've got OnePlus 3 versus A9 Pro. So A9 Pro is probably gonna win on display fidelity, on battery life, and the cameras. I don't know. OnePlus 3 might have an edge with the cameras.
Seriously, that'll be interesting. So. We got the A9 Pro, so
yeah.
Let's see.
Performance wise, the OnePlus 3 is gonna win.
Obviously.
Updates wise, the OnePlus 3 is gonna win. So I'd probably go with the OnePlus 3, but then again, the battery on the A9 Pro is quite alluring. So what do you want, performance or battery life?
Yeah. So again, it comes to that. I like the OnePlus 3. Anyways, so
5000 mAh. That's the only.
Yeah, it has a 5000 mAh
5000 mAh
battery.
battery.
This is by Deepikan. He's asking Moto E3 power. Oh, somebody asked about this device. I thought like nobody would ask about
Why
this.
is Ash looking with less energy?
Versus Redmi 3S. Why is Ash looking
loading up on
energy? Did Ranjit trouble you or you troubled him? Everybody knows who troubled whom. I did a periscope and you should watch that. Okay. Anyways, regarding the Moto E3 power versus the Redmi 3S, go with the Redmi 3S, guys. Okay. The simple fact is that the Redmi 3S has the Snapdragon 430 chipset, which is definitely faster than the MediaTek chipset that we have on this one.
Is this the same chip as the Vibe P1M?
I didn't recall.
MT6735, right?
I don't recall, but see, it has just it's clocked at 1 gigahertz. I won't say the performance is bad, but I noticed a little bit of slowdown, and I didn't even start pushing it. So my pick would be the Redmi 3S.
Redmi 3S, yeah.
Yeah, simple as that.
And why am I? It's just that I've been sleeping late, sleeping less, tired. That's it.
Oh my God, this is a question for you. You will take it, but let's answer this first.
No, please go to that question. Someone actually asked.
This is by Techie Elite. He's asking, is the J7 Prime value for money?
Please.
India wants to know. Ash, please, because you have tested it.
I really hope you're trolling. It's around 19,000, 20,000 rupees. Again, no gyroscope, no haptic feedback, no auto brightness sensor.
It has one innovation that nobody has done. On a smartphone, it has a fingerprint scanner, but not an auto brightness sensor.
Yeah, and it has an active fingerprint scanner. I messed up in my unboxing. It has an active fingerprint scanner that even the Note 7 doesn't have.
Okay.
That's Samsung for you. But no, it's not value for money. Please do not buy it. And
it's not value for money.
We both said it for the J2. They still sold 13 million units.
Yeah, whatever phone we say, that's the thing. Okay, same continuing question by Mr. Shrey Mathur. So, do you have an idea about it? 1 second. How much will be the storage on the J7 Prime 16 GB? Does it come in 32?
It's 16. In India, it's 16.
So, how much do you get out of that 16?
10, 11.
Oh, 10 or 11. Whatever. Let's move.
Are they struggling to sell phones or any quality
Your
issues?
favorite?
Let
me show the question, okay? This is by Mr. Tingley. Why Lico is giving huge discounts on the Li 2? Are they struggling to sell phones or quality issues? I don't know.
We've mentioned quality issues.
It's a feature. Screen flexion is a feature, right? That's what.
So yeah, that's they've got the feature, and
I don't know. They might be launching the
I haven't
LE3.
really been-
I guess.
I haven't really been. keeping
Yeah, I've
up
been
with-
following too much about
Yeah.
that. So, 1 second. Yeah. 1 second, guys. Let me just refresh. I just refreshed. So let me look at the questions again.
This is okay. Okay.
Let's go back. Okay, I'll take my Nexus 6P also. We're getting. You want to take a YouTube related question? We got some YouTube related question.
Okay.
Mr. Farhan is asking. He says he's planning to start a tech YouTube channel. Could you give me please suggestions for starting up? It's always it's not easy, and don't expect you'll get review units just like that. People keep asking both of us how easy it's to get review units. I already made a 14-15 minute video. Watch that.
And now after all these years, I finally decided I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get review units from any brands. I'm gonna buy all the phones myself, with very few exceptions.
We were buying all the phones, then we got some review units. Now we're going back hell with it.
Yeah.
Let's buy again.
Because it's too much trouble. But anyway, for somebody wanting to start today, if you're not, do not look at it as a full-time job. Do not look at it as a business. Then yes, please
It
do
might,
start.
yeah.
It will work.
It might.
If you're gonna look at it as pure passion and you're just gonna keep doing it because you're interested in tech, then yeah, it will work. It's just about.
But if you're
putting
just
in the
looking for
hard hours.
money or return on investment or whatever, within 1 year I'll be this and that, then it's going to be disappointing, I would say. That's the
Yeah.
right word?
Yeah, it's gonna be disappointing. You can do all the hand-on reviews, but it's not gonna work.
Hands-on reviews will also not work now. Too many.
Too many hand-on reviews.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk by. This is Trinath. He's asking. And by the way, 1,826 live users. Thumbs up for that, guys.
Yes.
Okay, which is better? Red Bull, man. Red Bull.
What?
Red Bull. Everything happens like crazy whenever I have Red Bull. And you are here. Two Red Bulls. Okay. Which is better in all aspects? Camera, display, fingerprint sensor, battery life, OnePlus 3 or the Nexus 6P or the LG G5? Okay. In terms of fingerprint scanner, I would say the OnePlus 3 and Nexus 6P have a far better fingerprint scanner than the LG G5. Okay. Camera, obviously, Nexus 6P and LG G5, I would give the edge compared to the OnePlus 3. Do you agree?
I have not used the 6P, so
Yeah, 6P.
G5 OnePlus 3, I'll give it a G5.
Battery life again is very close. There's nothing like I would say one has a huge edge.
I'd say OnePlus 3.
OnePlus-
I've not used the 6P. How's the 6P?
6P is a little bit better than the OnePlus 3 in terms of battery life, but not a huge margin. I would say anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes extra SOT I was getting.
Okay.
So
But then you're taking a hit on going down to Snapdragon 810.
yeah, that's the thing. It heats up a little bit more. I would suggest that
Pound for pound, value for money, overall best bang for your buck will be OnePlus 3.
Yeah, right now, anyways, unless you want stock Android and whatnot, fastest updates. I don't know about this CoolPad Max. Somebody's asking.
Is it a joke? 25,000. It's a 617.
Oh,
A Snapdragon 617 at 25,000 from CoolPad.
no comments. Let's move. Okay. You'd what do you say? This is like okay. This is a routing question. This has to be answered by you. Let's answer this very quick, easy. By day, planning to upgrade from Redmi Note 3 to OnePlus 3. Obviously,
Yes,
go.
Please.
Okay, this is by Hassan. It's a routing question, so you take it. Can we go back to Android 6 from 7 without routing a phone?
Depends on the phone. You should be able to flash back to it.
Yeah.
Most phones will let you do it.
Depends on that. Bootloader unlocked. Okay. You also didn't use the Moto G4 Play. So I also didn't use it, so can't take questions about that. Okay, this is some love from somebody. Finally, question of PS4 Pro. What you are planning to buy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you take it. This is by Rohan Khan. What are your thoughts about the PS4 Pro and will you review it? And PS4 versus the Xbox One S. Sadly, no 4K Blu-ray drive on PS4. Yeah.
So for PS4 Pro, I am planning on getting one for myself. I don't know if I'll review it. I would probably post a poll by the time I get it, and if enough people are interested, I might do it. Xbox One S, I'm against Microsoft and the Xbox right from launch. based on what they wanted to do with it, the always on connection and whatnot, not letting you sell your games or stuff like that. It left a very sour taste in the mouth, and I haven't really bought a Microsoft Xbox this generation, though I do have, or I rather did have a 360 last gen.
Yeah, 360. I also had quite a few, and I think so 4 or 5 broke. But Xbox One I have, it didn't broke till now, so that's a thing. I don't know.
For me, it's just a matter of policy.
Okay,
what they said.
Yeah. So okay, you did even review this Honor 8. Is it good or not? It's not launched in India. It's launching very soon. But Ash has already reviewed it. So what do you feel about it?
I love the Honor 8. It's a small.
So okay, let me get this. Let me be the devil's advocate. If it's priced around 30,000, will you recommend it?
No.
25?
Yes.
Okay, there you get it.
23 is what its pricing in China is supposed to be.
So we can't expect exact China pricing, right?
No, anywhere between there are 3 variants. So anywhere between 20 to 25, the Honor 8 can do well. I don't like the Kirin chips. Traditionally, they've been very underpowered, so I've not really liked them at all. But on the Honor 8, it's been very snappy. I actually liked it a lot.
Okay. This is again a YouTube related question. Ash, you are very picky about audio, so let's take this. This is by Super. He's asking, suggest me the best microphone under rupees 4,000 for voiceovers.
But I've never used anything in that segment.
Yeah, we haven't personally used anything in this price segment.
How much is the Tascam?
Tascam in India, see, from US it was like $95 in a sale when I picked it up. But in India, everything gets overpriced.
Yeah.
This is good.
This is
actually today's Ash answer, we screwed up with this main mic, okay? Accidentally we switched it up.
We, he means him.
Yeah, I screwed it up. And luckily we had this, and the audio is from this, okay?
And it was actually excellent. I really liked it.
Yeah, so you won't like...
So even the Zoom H1 is good. I don't know the prices.
India, it's high, dude. It's US, it's $95. But here in India, I don't like it. For 4,000, for 4,800, there was that Samsung that I unboxed. What do you say? It's supposed to be put on your laptop, but it works. It's a cardioid microphone, 4,700 or whatever, and it's decent for voiceovers. I would say. I thought of using it while we travel or do vlog, and that's decent. I would say. I liked it over the Snowball. Yeti Snowball also had Yeti Snowball. It's better than the Yeti Snowball. 4,800. Samsung. Just check on my channel. Just type SAMSON. I don't know the exact model number. That should do the job. But 4,800 around. So. Okay, this is a question that we get a lot. Let's answer, and this will clear up a lot of things. This is by Couple. He's asking, which phones do you use primarily? Both of you. We don't have a primary.
We are like nomads. We don't have.
I get this question a lot. Primary. Yeah, we just can't have a primary phone.
Yep.
So today Ash is using the iPhone 7. Ask him after probably 2 weeks.
I'll probably be on to the next phone that I'm testing probably in a week.
I might go to the ZUK Z2 Plus because by the I'm hoping we get it by next week or whatever. Let's see what happens.
Hopefully.
Okay, budget. We have. Oh my God! There is also a Galaxy J3.
There is a J3.
Somebody's asking. Best budget, this is by Mulek. He's asking, which is the best budget phone, Redmi 3S or the Moto E3 Power or the Samsung Galaxy? You know the answer, dude. Redmi 3S Prime.
Redmi 3S Prime.
Okay. Don't go for the J2s and the whatnot. Do you have anything for this? Because right now I don't like any. This is by Sukumar. Frankly, he's asking for a great phone he wants to give to his dad. For around under 20,000.
So I would say either wait a little while, see how the Z2 Plus turns out.
We don't know the pricing, but we are hoping it should be aggressively priced. Let's see.
10K.
10K. Let's see. I'm hoping if it's priced around the Vibe X3. I don't know because it's the Snapdragon 820. So will they price it so
aggressively? I don't know, but see, at the 20K mark, your one option would be to go a little higher and hit the OnePlus 3.
OnePlus 3 is 28. That's a little bit on the higher.
Wait for the Honor 8.
Let's see ZUK, Z2, what they launch the price.
And I'd say Mi 5, he'd say no, and we'll get caught in that for the next 45 minutes. So, yeah.
Okay, Mi Max, both SIMs are VoLTE. I didn't try on both the SIMs. One of the SIMs I tried. Both are VoLTE. I didn't check the second one. I put it on the first, it worked. Anyways, so yeah. That's what it is. Oh, this is like okay. I'll take this because he just tagged both of us with the new hashtag Ash and Ranjit. That's why this is by Arun. He's asking a very big hi to both of you. My question is straightforward: old flagship SoCs or the latest MediaTek chipsets? This is because latest is the what Helios X25.
Yeah, X25 and X30 is on the way. See, MediaTek didn't used to do well. But now they're actually doing surprisingly well. Right from the Helio X10, which I tested on the Redmi Note
X20
3.
you used on something. What was that? Recently, or it's going to come?
X20 I used it on the Redmi Pro X25.
So how is that?
It's good. The X10 I used on the Redmi Note 3, the first Redmi Note 3, and it was actually good.
X10 heated a little bit for me. It was on the Li 1S, I think so. X10, right? Yeah, Li 1S. Yeah.
Implementations vary, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So, it was good on the. Why do I keep looking at the monitor? I'm sorry. It was good. It was good on the MediaTek Redmi Note 3. So right now, when you talk last generation flagship, we are talking Snapdragon 810. And Snapdragon 810, even when it was a current generation flagship, it isn't. It's not a great chip. So as of today, I would say go with the X25 if it's available over an 810.
Yeah.
Again, depends on a case-to-case basis, depends on what else is present.
Okay. Let's just refresh the questions again now. Okay, like...
Go up.
Yeah, like last...
Okay.
We're getting to so many. Okay, let's take... want to take this? I don't know, like it's like dicey.
How to spot a refurbished iPhone against new? Because local dealers iPhone 6s price is 38,500.
That's imported, I guess. That's not
It's
the Indian
probably
warranty.
imported,
Imported. In Dubai and stuff, the iPhone 6s price is actually pretty low.
Yeah.
That's the reason. So you get those imported phones. Those are obviously priced lower than the Indian ones.
Yeah.
But warranty is not an issue. Warranty, you don't get it. Sorry.
Okay.
With the imported phones, obviously.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Doesn't Apple have international warranty?
With the phones, I'm a little bit dicey. With MacBook Pros, I know, yeah, internationally it's covered. But phones,
I believe they do.
I'm not very sure about it, to be frank.
Okay.
Okay, let's take this. Moto Z. Why is Motorola not launching the Z series in India? And will you both do the meetups again next year? Oh, somebody's asking next year, not next week. Okay.
Might not be next year. We're looking to do something sooner, but don't know when, don't know where.
Yeah, not
you
decided.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Okay, like which city, whatever.
Don't let us know in the comments. Just don't even think about it, because the same thing we say in Ash Answers. So you can let us know in Ash Answers comments, because I want the engagement on my video. So let's not do anything about it here. Let's forget I even read this question.
Okay, Moto Z series we heard it's going to
Moto
launch.
Z is gonna
launch in India, but don't
it's
know.
Gonna be pricey.
Yeah.
So they don't really. All they're gonna get is flack for it. So they're not really. I don't know.
Okay, let's take finally Note 7. And I know this is a valid question because a lot of people pre-ordered the Note 7. This is by Ashik. I pre-ordered the Note 7, but I'm worried about that. Should I buy it or not?
Buy it. Because end of the day, they're just replacing units, and they're only gonna.
India, they haven't started selling also.
As in, whatever units they might have shipped to Samsung India, they have taken it back. They are shipping out units without battery issues. So don't worry about the battery issues if you're on pre-order.
Okay.
The only question you need to ask yourself is, are you willing to wait? If you're willing to wait, then wait for it. It's a great phone.
Okay, you do a bit of
No,
you don't buy graphic card. Yeah.
No, that's for laptop.
Yeah. Okay, cameras you do, right? You buy a lot of cameras. You buy way more cameras than me. Okay, trust me.
Okay.
He has way more cameras than me. So I'll put this question. This is by
Under 50K. I would.
Pratik is asking. He's a tech YouTuber. So
Okay.
For YouTubing, I've been thinking of bringing my camera. What would you suggest? Under 50,000, he says.
My suggestion is going to be A6300 or A6000. Sony. I'm a Sony guy. See, I haven't really used other cameras a lot, so I'm nowhere close to an expert. Okay, I'm pretty much of a noob myself when it comes to cameras. My source has always been Digital Rev TV. I watch a lot of that. So yeah, so in India, A6000, I really like the autofocus speeds on it, the A6300 as well. So if you can go a little above 50, A6300 is a great deal. Under 50, A6000, but I mean, Ranjit loves this guy.
It's really expensive,
But how much is this?
this is 1 lakh.
Hasn't it dropped now? GH4?
I think so. Still a lakh, but with the lens, it will be almost 1,40,000 or something. The lens costs 65,000.
I thought GH4 dropped in India.
It'll drop even further because the GH5 should come out technically
Okay.
anytime. We were hoping it to come like last 4 months, so we had to. Everybody's waiting for that. Anyways, again, audio related. Can I order the Samsung Go? Okay, that's just the Samsung Go microphone that I was talking about,
Okay.
or the Zoom H1 from any other website.
Like from US, is it costless? No, guys. See, anything you order from the US, you're gonna run into customs, shipping.
Yeah, customs ask him. He does.
Yeah, you can check out my video on the same importing phones and whatnot, and it applies to everything almost. So
I don't know. We actually answered this question in your Ash answer.
Yeah,
so
so
let's take this question and okay, this is by Tarun. We
No.
actually answered a very similar question.
yeah, so we'll leave it for that.
Leave it for that. GeoSIM review. I already made a video on GeoSIM, so yeah, it's fluctuates. In Chennai, actually, it was okay, but in Hyderabad, it's bad. So it's differing from city to city. Okay, Geo right now.
Area to area, even.
Area, you could say. This is by Mr. Sharma. Hello, both of you. Samsung Gear Icon X or the Apple iPods?
AirPods.
I haven't used the Apple iPods, but I've used the Gear Icon X. It fits much better. It doesn't hang like the iPods. It looks weird. AirPods, whatever. Like it's like you've cut the wire, like and whatnot. I like that way the Gear Icon X, and the Gear Icon X does a lot more. The fitness and whatnot tracking. But the thing is, 1 hour battery life.
You see, that way I actually love my earrings. They actually go into the ear and it's just this small. But you can't take voice calls on it.
With this one, you can with the
yeah,
Icon X.
Yeah, so you can't take voice calls on it, but from a music perspective, it gives you close to 4 hours battery,
That's
3.5 hours battery life, and goes into another case where you can charge it 3 times. And if you use it with one ear alone, you get 11 hours battery life. So you can literally go for like 77 hours by just using one. I mean, that might not be for everyone. For me personally, if I'm just listening to an audiobook or something in an airport or whatever, I really love my earrings.
Yeah. Okay, let's take this by Naveen the Tech Geek. Hi Ash and Ranjit and Ash. Very happy to see both of you. I'm also happy he did this. He actually postponed his ticket for this. Okay, so big thumbs up for that. We are expecting more. Is it a nice upgrade? He asked from the Note 4 to Note 5 or the S7 or
S7.
S7. Go for the S7. Yeah, why Note 5? Like
Yeah.
anyways. Let me refresh. Okay, we took this question, but we took it in the Lenovo meetup. So your thoughts?
Chill with us meetup.
Yeah, this is by John. He's asking your thoughts that now the Google has stopped the project Ara, that modular phone thing. Google has publicly came and they're like scrapping it. So your thoughts? And people were expecting a lot. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, it's just Google says they have not been able to do it. So I really don't think.
And people think it's very easy to just swap stuff. It's
Yeah,
not easy.
Realistically, when you think about it, even with a PC, if you're going to use it for a couple of years, by the time you want to upgrade, the RAM technology is changed, or the latest CPU is not going to work with your older motherboard. And when you buy a newer motherboard, you got to get new RAM. So, even with the PC, it's not as easy as taking stuff out and putting it in. Yeah, graphic cards generally work with most scenarios. And so it is a little difficult. And as of now, at least now we aren't there yet. Maybe in the future.
Yeah. It's not going to be like, okay, this is by Mr. Basu. He's asking OnePlus 3 or the iPhone 7. The one Ash is using, the pink one, whatever.
This is the performance only. Price doesn't matter than iPhone.
Yeah, obviously. Performance only. Yeah, the camera is actually good. People are discounting it because iPhone 7. The camera is nice actually for a change. We have to do side-by-side test, but the other day I took one photograph from your iPhone 7 and my wife has the S7 and in low lighting I was comparing the pics on this one. The iPhone 7 looked better. But again, I didn't upload it. Okay, you have stopped blocking me now. Enough. Okay, so that's it.
Hashtag Ash blocks Ranjit.
Okay. Do you want this? Why is Ash Note 7 not being replaced?
But everyone else is replaced. Because I imported it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get the phone early for you guys. Samsung India, they're still not said no, but they aren't saying
They say
yes.
they're just working on it, so that
Yeah, they
you
say,
know the
can
water
you
is
try contacting Samsung UAE? I'm like, what is Samsung UAE gonna say? So let's see. Fingers crossed. Hopefully they replace it.
So this regarding VoLTE support on the OnePlus 2. Shulain is asking, when can we expect VoLTE on the OnePlus 2? They said
Next
that they're
quarter.
working on it, right?
Next quarter.
Next quarter is
confirmed they're getting it next quarter.
Okay. This is by Swapnil. He's asking, looking for a multimedia phone with a good camera around 22,000. Good camera.
Get a Redmi 3S and a Moto G4 Plus.
Moto G4. Nexus 5X has a good camera, but again, I don't like the phone general overall, I would say. So let me just quickly refresh, and we will soon be ending because it's been almost 40 minutes since we started this thing. And let's see. Okay, this is nice. Let's take this.
Note 7 or iPhone 7 OS does not matter.
Okay, this is obviously cell.
Which one I buy?
Which one?
What do you want? You want a phone that's extremely fast and solid, or you want a phone that actually looks cool, as in the display looks much better, crisper, and it can do a lot more with the S Pen and everything. It's got a camera that, I mean, both cameras have their own advantages.
Note 7 has a good camera. It's
Yeah,
not like it's
especially,
bad.
yeah, definitely. The video wise, it's amazing as well. So it depends on, basically, I would go with what form factor you want. What do you prefer? Speed or a lot more functions that you can do?
Yeah. Okay, this is by Cyber Scene. He's asking, Ash, do you think Mac is better
Rishi.
as you used it for editing the iPhone video? We
I
actually answered this sort of question
Yes.
in Ash Answers. We'll try to make it live in the next 25 minutes.
Next 20 to 25 minutes, Ash Answers goes live. So
So check out that.
check that
So
out.
guys, it's been almost 40 minutes. So we will be ending this live Q&A session. So again, I do this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. India time. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to my channel,
Why are you watching this?
subscribe. First subscribe. Okay. So guys, that's it for now. We are signing off for now. See you again later.
In my
guys.
next video.
Okay.